Alright guys, this is going to be a quick little review of the Pelican Catch 120 NXT. It's new for 2017. It's pretty much the same boat as the Pelican Catch 120, just a few more new features. It's got these Scotty mounts mounted in. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4. It's got the hatch in the back, obviously the new color. And then the non-slip pads, which are pretty sweet. Me personally, I really like this color. I thought it was a lot nicer and sharper looking than the older color, which was just a little bit darker. And then they had like a red lava color or whatever it's called. I don't know. I haven't seen too many videos about this boat because it's so new, I would assume. I figured I'd just put a little bit more footage on the internet for people to see. Because I know people like me, myself, I search and search and search and look, and if there's a million videos, I'll watch all of them. A little bit about the boat. Let's see. The seat is awesome. I mean, there's not much more to say about it. It's great. It sits in the high position right now, as you see. Then I can simply slide it down into the low position for when I'm paddling. But it's so stable that I usually never even have to put it in the low position, so it just stays like that. What else? It's the other thing is this boat is so stable, it's unbelievable. You can stand up with ease. You don't feel at all like you're gonna tip. And I've never stood up in a boat before. This is the first boat that I got that I could stand up in. And I did it without no issue whatsoever. It's so stable. I can cast from it. I can completely turn around. I can pick one leg up, whatever I want to do. What else is with it? It's got the hatch in the back. I probably said that already. And then there's that ugly looking thing. I purchased a trolling motor, an Enduro C2 by Minn Kota. I was at Walmart one day. I had no intentions on doing this, but I was at Walmart and they had a couple of them on clearance for $29. So of course I bought one, and then I got to my house and I started thinking what I could do, and I thought about it for a few days, and I was gonna do some crazy things, but the biggest thing was I didn't want to mount anything in my rod holders because I want to use them, and I wanted something that I could just put on and take off with minimal effort. If I want to go to a small lake or a couple small places around here like I do, and I don't need a trolling motor, I don't want to be a big deal to have to get it off. So that thing, I literally just slide it on, or throw it on and throw it off. There's no battery in it right now because I just purchased a Minn Kota power station, or power box, whatever you want to call it. And it doesn't fit in that milk crate, of course. So I ordered a rectangle milk crate. It's the same size, it's just a little bit longer. I think it's, instead of 14 by 14, it's 14 by 19. And it's orange, so it'll look cooler. That should be in the mail, who knows when. I bought it about a week ago. And then just a regular Group 24 battery, DC. And I actually got that at Walmart as well. A different Walmart just the other day for 25 bucks. They had two of them, so I bought both of them. And I had it out in the water about 2 weeks ago because we had a warm stretch here up in New York, about a week of 60s, 70s, so all the water de-iced, and I took it out. It works pretty well, actually a lot better than I thought it would, because it just looks wild like that. I mean, once it gets a little bit warmer, I can get it out more. I'll tinker with it. I'll probably shave some of that wood down and stuff like that, but for right now, it is what it is. It performed pretty well. I thought it was going to lean to one side, which it did not, because I just tried to slide the battery over to the opposite side the best I could, which it counteracted the weight, and then it was pretty well. Only time it did lean was when I would slide the motor up. If I was coming in the shore or shallow, obviously you don't want it to hit the ground, and that was the only time. And even at that, it was very minimal. It didn't seem to be much of an issue. Even with the stability, I personally felt like I could stand and it was more stable with all that in there, because all the extra weight, it was like it didn't want to move as much or something. I don't know. I can't explain it other than the fact of it seemed just as stable, if not more stable, with the stuff in it. I put an anchor trolley in from I think Yak Attack, the lever lock. I haven't tried to use that yet. The boat is pretty sweet. I was looking at boats for a few months. I didn't know what I was gonna do, and I narrowed it down to like 4 or 5 boats. I was looking at this one, Old Town Predator, the FS12T, the Ascend, Jackson Coosa, and what was the other one? Field and Stream Shadowcaster, and they're all nice boats. Shadowcaster was insanely heavy, and I wasn't dealing with that because I put it on top of my Xterra, so 95 pounds is crazy. And that was one of the biggest reasons I bought this boat. One was because how light it was. 68 pounds without the seat, or with the seat, I think, or whatever. It doesn't matter. It's light. I could put it on top of my boat. This stuff is pretty strong. I tell you, this Ramex material that it's made out of, it's super light and super strong. And the reason I was gonna go with, I narrowed that for the most part, it was gonna be this, the Old Town Predator, or the Jackson Coosa. And the biggest reason, like I said, was the weight, and as you can see, the deck space. There's nothing there, which I loved. The Old Town Predator had like a center console and stuff like that, and which is fine, but I wanted as much room on that in the deck that I could. If I want to dance on it, I can dance. If I want to spin around, whatever I want to do. And to me, that was the one that made me pick this, that and the weight. And I maybe got 5 hours on it this year because I've had it just for about 3 weeks now. Obviously, you can see it's winter time. I mean, we just got hit with a storm, like 3 feet of snow, crazy. So I can't go out. And then all the stickers I got, whatever, dumb shit. The hatches are nice. It's got the little ruler, which is cool, but to me, it's impractical. I'm not gonna ever throw a fish down there. I just have one that I put that's on my my paddle that I use. But hopefully this year I'll do a lot of good fishing. I'll show you guys more, especially when I get on the water. I'll show you how the trolling motor performs and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm probably gonna take some of this out because that's just a lot. And now that I know how it works, I mean, it's so simple. I was thinking about putting bolts through the scupper holes and stuff like that, but I didn't want to ruin the scupper plugs or scupper holes because that's usually the weakest part of the boat. So that's it. Oh yeah, one more thing too. I made this little thing right here out of paracord, just like a little knife sheath. Before I was just clipping my knife onto the strap, but whatever. It was working, but this is cooler. I was just messing around with it yesterday and came up with that. And this is, again, like I said, the Pelican Catch 120 NXT Venom. Very sharp color. I like it. It's an amazing boat. Super stable. It tracks pretty well for being a big size boat. I'll tell you. It takes a little bit to get it going. But once you do, it just glides on top of the water with minimal effort. It stays straight. Does very well in the waves. Oh, look at a little bird right there in a little birdhouse. On all the wake and stuff like that, it handles waves pretty well. And that's it. I just put it on, so there's a little bit more footage of this boat on YouTube because there's only a few videos, and I watched all of them about 100 times, and I continue to watch them. Like I'm gonna see anything different. So I said, screw it. I'll go make a quick video and put it on YouTube and let other people look at it from a different angle or whatever. Stuff like that. But there she is. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.